What is going on, everyone? Apparently, my internet decided to work a little bit better for me right now, so I was able to hop up on here and just come on and talk about the game, man. Hey, Raiders, where you at? Because it looked like y'all almost had that game. Man, y'all, something in my throat. It seemed like y'all choked it away. Because, man, y'all was doing all that talking, all that trash talking. When y'all win, when y'all lose, y'all don't like to do nothing. So I'm here. I am live. Internet connection terrible. Y'all don't understand. I do a lot to get these videos out, and I had to hop up on here. So Raiders, let me know how you feel. Show your love for your team now. What is going on, everyone who is tuning in right now? Let me know what is going on. We can talk back and forth. 'Cause I know a lot of times y'all be wanting to get at me and everything, and I got this going, and my poster in the back is about to fall. So, so that's not a good sign. But anyway, I had to hop up on here because I wanted to give this a shout out, see how it looks. My internet's been terrible because now I'm at home, and the bad thing about when I'm at home, it's a situation where it may take me an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours to get out a minute or 2 minute video. So I was like, let me, since I have YouTube, I can do YouTube from my phone now because of I met the requirements. Like, let me try it out on my phone. I wanted to try it out anyway, but how my work schedule is, I'm hardly ever able to do it. So I was like, man, the Raiders played. I'm at home. I gotta come up here. We gotta talk about this thing, man. And I just wanted to know how it was, man. Y'all just let me know. And we can go back and forth. If you don't want to talk about the Raiders, we can talk about anything you want, man. I am here. We're gonna have a good time. I wanna see how this goes. And I may be doing even more of these because I'm excited for it. I might even get a little show going. You never know, man. But we here. We got to talk about it, man. Y'all, make sure y'all give a thumbs up. Make sure y'all say hello to me in these comments so I can see if that's working. Let me know if y'all can hear and see me good. And just get up in here because we gotta talk about it, man. Those Raiders, them boys came out. They did good. I know I'm the Raiders hater. I'll give them a little bit of credit. They did good until they didn't do good. My man hopping on here. That's what basically like that's what happens when you have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback. Yeah, man, Patrick Mahomes, my homeboy, the MVP. That's a bad man, man. That guy, he came out, did his thing. He did everything he was supposed to do. And it was funny. In the beginning of the year, I was like, man, I think Russell Wilson gonna get that MVP this year, man. He had a high level, but they just couldn't get it done. Another comment, man. Saul, man. Raiders, what y'all doing, man? I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What they doing, man? I'm just trying to figure that on out. They ain't doing it right, man. Shout outs to Terrence Howard. I give y'all a little bit behind baseball. Where I got that from? I got that from Terrence Howard. Got that from. You ever watch one of his movies? Like, he be like, come on, man. I just picked that up and now I just say it all the time in the videos. Got to do better, man. I need some man t-shirts. But yeah, man. I was like, Patrick Mahomes can just make things happen when others can't. He can just go out there and just do his thing. Cause I was like, Man, the Raiders gonna get this thing done. Cause I low key had made a video, and I was gonna get it out. Then I was getting everything together for it. Cause I thought the Raiders were gonna get the victory. Until Mahomes took over, and he got the job done. Now I'm like, golly, I gotta think of something else. That's a bad boy. I mean, shout outs to man, this shout outs to everybody who's watching right now, man. I thank you all so much. This was kind of like a spur of the moment thing to hop up on here live. Usually, and I still have a video that's going to come out eventually about this reaction. But I was like, man, let me hop up on here, man. Talk to my people. Because it's Sunday and I hardly ever get to do it. This is where I used to get all my traffic from. Anyway, hopefully y'all been enjoying the videos. And just been out here doing it, man. Thank you all for the thumb ups. Appreciate that a lot. I just appreciate the back and forth. Maybe, I wish I could figure out a way to keep the comments up here a little bit more. Like they come up and like 5 seconds later they disappear. I don't know what's going on with that. Like I said, if you like, comment, subscribe. I got everything set up on the channel now that I think you can give super chats. I know y'all don't want to do that. Also, let me address a couple things. Let me know, guys. I'm getting my haircut soon. Because I get clowned a lot about my beard. I just don't be caring, man. Y'all want me to shave it, cut it, whatever. If y'all sick of the beard, y'all can cash out me Jonathan Lyman brand on the cash app, and y'all give me the money, I shave it. But other than that, if you ain't paying, I don't want to hear your mouth about it. But man, I thought the Raiders played good, man. They had the lead at halftime. I was like, this ain't going. Cause I don't want to show the Raiders any love, period, man. I was like, Kansas City, y'all really gonna do this right now to me? Y'all really gonna make them freaking Raiders look good? Luckily, the Raiders do what they do best. Like I've been saying, they choke the game away. What are they doing with that defense, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. They I'm like, if you're gonna play defense that bad, in theory, wouldn't you have wanted them to score earlier so you would have gave the team a little bit more time on offense to be able to go down there and get a touchdown? That's just my theory of it. Let me know what you all think about it. I'm literally holding the camera right now. I'm literally holding my phone up. I got a rig. But this sign does not want to stay up, do it? This sign was like, man, forget you. We don't care about you. I kind of got this a little bit. I got my hands a little free. It's a little bit better, man. But yeah, let me know what this, how y'all feel. If I can get this thing going good, I may hop up on here a lot more and get things going. We gotta just stay on the grind, man. Everybody, another thing, everybody asks me, what's my favorite football team? I don't know if I have an answer to that. I can tell you who my favorite team ain't. It's the Raiders, man. Yeah, man, it's up here having a good time. Doing these lives, I ain't did a live in a minute. It's really, because before I was trying to like do one, always wanted to be able to do one directly from YouTube via my phone. I feel like my phone has better quality than my laptop and webcam. So we get to see, man, after it's over. I get to see how it is out here. I think the sound is going to be good. Okay. Okay. I think that might have done it. Okay. Now I see it back on the screen. Okay, that's disappeared again. But yeah, man. Y'all heard what I had to say. I've been on about 11 minutes. Let me know what you all thought about them haters. Raider hater. Yes, I am. The Raider hater. What's up, man? I'm your biggest fan, Pedro. Man, thank you, Pedro, man. That means a lot, man. I'm just out here just trying to grind and put out these videos. And for you to say that, that really does mean a lot. Hope you're having a great night, man. Just, I thank you, man. That means a lot. I'm just out here just doing it, man. Just doing these, trying to see how this live looks and everything. And if it goes good, I hopefully we're doing a little bit more. I tried, I tried to do one. It's hard for me to do a lot of them because I work a lot, and I don't get off until midnight Central Time. So I don't get home until close to 12:30. I'm like, that's a little too late to be doing these streams. I wanted to figure something out. I got 7 people watching me. I just want to thank Brandon, Cuz, what's going on? Keep doing what you do. We enjoy the content. Thanks, man. That means a lot. As I here just putting out stuff. Got a little discouraged this week. YouTube wasn't playing. I'm just talking now. Y'all want to talk about the Raiders? Want to talk about anything we can? I'm just talking. I got time. You probably can hear it in the background. I got some clothes drying. I'm trying to figure out YouTube. The went got rid of one of my videos. I made it because I do retro reactions. So if you have something, get that off me, that happened sports related in the past, and you're like, man, that'd be a good thing for him to react to and do my little take on it, let me know. Because I put it up on my community tab a lot. Let me know what y'all think would be a good one. Put it on there, and I would do my best. Did one for the Malice at the Palace because it's been, what, 16 years? Yeah, since that happened. So I made a video for that, and it kind of, I thought it was actually one of my better videos. I did it, and then YouTube flagged it for what? I don't know. It was because they were talking about. I was talking about fighting. I, the only thing I can think of, the reason why they flagged it, because I was talking about the funniest. Okay, we'll just break it down like this. So, watch, go and watch the video of the Malice at the Palace. And the funniest part of that whole entire video that nobody seems to talk about is this woman in a white Pistons jersey. And like, what's going on, Paula? How's it going? Just on here, just trying this out on YouTube Live. And I'm at home, connection's rough. I had to talk to all my Raiders fans because I'm the Raiders hater. I had to just come up on here, give them a chance to represent their team, come in and chat with me because I don't do these lives that often on here. And I wanted to try it out on YouTube, and it's going good. I'm just talking about random things. Everybody's coming in, showing me a lot of love. Like my man Esteban, keep making videos every Sunday. I like them. Thank you, Esteban. Hopefully I said your name correctly. That means a lot. That means a lot. These Sunday videos, man, I be out here. Raiders should have run. The Raiders should have won, but because they are the Raiders, that means they lost. 'Cause all they do is lose, lose, lose. They just lose, man. They just they bless their hearts. They tried. They just couldn't get it. Bless their hearts. They tried, but they just couldn't get it. They were like you know what? These Raiders, I love them, man. And I've had them come in and out of here since I've been on here. It's been great. I Raiders are a loyal bunch. Yeah, all they do is lose. Actually, to be fair, they have done a lot of. They won a lot of games this year, and these fans let me know it. Cause I just do these videos. I didn't think it was gonna be a thing between me and the Raiders. Then I realized that it was, and I was like, "He said you're a Saints fan, so you good." Yeah, it's funny how I do these videos. A lot of times, the team that I'm making fun of, not the, or not, it's not the fan base that gets upset. Usually, it's the other way around, which is like so funny. Yeah, the Saints. What was it? The Saints. Yeah, they won today against the Falcons. What the, I did a reaction, like as for the Atlanta perspective, like how could they lose to the, how could the Falcons lose to the Saints? Saints ain't even had a quarterback. They had Taysom Hill as the quarterback. He just had to run. He couldn't get nothing done. He was just running. Then, and I was like, you know what? Cool. I just went with it. I just went with that, and that video was actually doing. You've been a Saints fan since 2010. So you were a Saints fan the year after they won the Super Bowl? They won in 2009, I think. Yeah, it was 2009 they won. Nah, man, I'm happy for their success. I always like them to do good. They're gonna figure something out. That Drew Brees ain't gonna be there for a while. The whole fractured broken ribs thing is a real thing, man. He's not young anymore. That's gonna I'd be shocked, in my opinion, for him to come back. So luckily they played the Falcons today, so they were able to have Taysom Hill get it done. But I ain't too sure that Taysom is long term answer for them. Then you gotta look at they got famous Jameis, and they got famous Jameis up on their team, and Jameis need to make some cookies. He need to be related to Amos and make some cookies. Even though Amos, even though the guy Amos doesn't actually own famous Amos cookies, he kind of got messed up, but that's a whole different story. But shout out to Amos. He Jameis, he just throws interceptions. Couldn't get rid of him, man. Tell us tell us the story. I just been pretty much just working lately. We're just um, I just been working a lot. It was crazy how I was like at work and dealing with all this crazy people. And this one kind of got me. This this one girl came in my job. Always comes in here. I think she's a nurse or something. I'm not sure what she does. She's always on her phone, talking, having these long conversations. Never pays me any attention when she goes to ring up. Tell us I ran after the man in the car. I tell that one again. I was thinking about redoing that story and putting it back since the channel's a little bit bigger now. But yeah, I tell it. Story. All right, man. It's time for a story time. I hadn't done story time in a minute. Yeah, man. Was that the? No, yeah. It was after one of the championships that Alabama won, and it was at that night. And for some reason, on my way to work, I decided to wear boots instead of my regular shoes. So these boots made me slower. Remember that part. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna do too much tonight. Ain't nobody gonna be out too much by the time I got to work. Hmm. So I go to work, doing everything. Everything's going good, whatever. Getting through the night. I was able to listen to some of the game, whatever. Alabama won. This guy comes in, tall guy. I was like, yeah, whatever, man. It is all over there. I'm like, yeah. He's all over here. Yeah, he gets whatever he was going to get. Dude, actually didn't get in. I think he was just checking me out. And I would always say I always try to pay attention to everybody, but that night I didn't really care. I was more focused on the game. So he comes up here. He's like, "Man, let me get a carton of Newports." Cool. I went, reached, got him. I then go bring him up. Then and I see him pull out a card, and he goes, and I put him on the counter. I'm like, man, he's a brother. He ain't gonna try nothing. So I put it on the counter. So this dude goes to swipe, fakes a swipe, grabs the cigarettes, and runs out the store. Now, let me take you back to when I said I decided to wear boots instead of regular shoes. So when I see this happen, I'm like, man, I ain't going out like that. So I start to run. The only problem is, like I said, I'm in the boots, so I'm a little slower. I couldn't get anything going, so I'm slower, but I'm still trying to run. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. He goes out the door. I go out the door too. He goes all the way to his car, and he's in his car. I'm like, you know what? I ain't going out. I ain't going out like that. So I went to his car. I open up his passenger side door. I jump in the car. So I am in the car with this guy. He looking at me. I'm looking at him. I get my fist. I am about to punch him. And that's not, I know, he goes and he's reached for something. I don't know if it was a gun or a knife, but it didn't matter. If it didn't really matter what it was. I was like, but when that happened, I snapped back into reality. So I was like, oh, wait a minute, what am I doing, man? I got out his car and I was like, bye, have a good night. Don't come back again. And he drove off. I thought about for a second to dive on his wood window and all that, but I was like, nah, I better not. But yeah, it was one of those either snapping no moments. I was like, nah, he ain't gonna play me. He ain't gonna play me. It ain't gonna be like that. Cuz ain't gonna play me like that. I don't know who you think I am. So I decided to run. I'm like, I don't know. I'm an idiot. So I run after him. I could have had him if it wasn't for those boots. And I'm glad I didn't catch him because I'd have caught him. I probably would have took him down, ground the pound, and things would have been really bad. And I hate that I didn't catch him because that guy was a bad guy. He went around stealing from a bunch of places. This guy went to another establishment like later on and did the same thing. He grabbed cigarettes and took off. Unlike me, those people decided to call the police. So he gets in a big chase. He decides, for some reason, that he's gonna go get in the water. Now, apparently, this guy doesn't know how to swim. So he goes in the water, and the police are like, and then immediately he's struggling. So the police are like, they tried to pull out, things to help get him in, but it didn't work. So to end that story on a sad note, things happen. You can kind of put two and two together. The guy kind of didn't, yeah. But yeah, he tried me, man. I've always had people try to try me at that job. Had one guy come up there with a tire gauge. He was like, it was on a Sunday night, which is like an extremely slow night. He comes in, has a tire gauge, and goes over to the automotive sector, if you want to call it that. He comes in, goes up, puts the tire gauge on the counter, then says, "Let me get all the money out the register." All the money out the register? No, you can't get all the money out the register. Like, no, I'm not gonna give you all the money at the register. Like, yeah, you are. And then he goes talking back and forth with me. I'm like, dude, if you don't leave this store, I'm going to call the police on you. This time I decided to call the police. So then he decides to leave. Then this is where it gets good. I call the police, and crazy thing, he has two ways to get to out of this area. If he goes to his left, he gets caught. But if he goes to his right, he's gonna get free because it's so they're not gonna be able to catch him. He goes to the left because he doesn't know the policeman is out in that area. He's like, oh well, I'm guessing if he tried to do this, it was the one car that's coming in this way because I've been out here for 30 minutes and I haven't had a single car out here. So the guy gets caught, pulled over by the police. The police bring him back up there to me at the gas station, and now I have to, you know, pick him out, be like, okay, make sure that's him. I'm like, cool. I went out there and like, yeah, that's him. He was in the same stupid shirt and everything. Then this is where it gets crazy. As they have him in the car, the police are on the inside trying to figure out what to charge this man with, cause they didn't even know. They were like, so what exactly did he tell you? Because if he said, I have a gun, give me all your money, we can arrest him for attempted robbery and stuff. But if he doesn't say it like that, we can't really do that much. Like, it's bad. These dummies don't know anything. They pulling out their black books, reading over everything. They calling people up 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, y'all are policemen. How y'all not know this? I'm not even a policeman, but to me, common sense would tell you, take the man to the police station. They call everybody and their mama to get the correct answer, and they finally take him off. And then the next couple days go by, I find out that this guy was the real deal. This guy had done this to banks and everything. He had robbed banks in Mobile. I say it. He robbed banks in Mobile and everything. Place he robbed a lot of stuff. So when I hear this, my immediate my immediate reaction to this is, so I'm gonna need that reward money. So I'm gonna need y'all to break me off with some money, cause I done did y'all jobs. I done helped y'all catch them. He done did all the bad things. Where my money at? Cause I can't do this for free, man. I ain't making no money. They ain't giving me no money, man. I'm like, I just want my money, man. Come on. How y'all not gonna give me my money? And they were like, and that was it with that. I was like, y'all really? I was so upset about that. I was like, man, I ain't gonna help y'all ever again. I'm gonna let these people take everything. I just deal with a bunch of craziness on that job. These them them people had me rolling. I want to know where the money was. I'm like, clearly, if this man robbed banks. Well, also thought about this too, because if he used a tire gauge to try to get money out of me, what did he use? Do you miss it? Well, I'm still there. I just don't work overnight. I don't miss overnight. Unfortunately, I get off at 12 o'clock now, which is still kind of worse in a way. And I'm I'm almost done with that job, but when I'm when I'm completely done and off that job, I won't miss it. I miss because a lot of the people that I like at that job, I'm still gonna be having contact with when I eventually leave. So, so I won't miss it. Like I tell the story, like I got so many stories. It's kind of like when I tell people because my store changed hands, it got bought out by another company, and the two managers that were above me both ended up leaving. At first, I was like, man, I'm gonna miss them. I wasn't gonna go to the other store with them, but I'm gonna miss them. I've been with them so long, and that what happened in the beginning. I feel like I was missing them, but then I got paid. Then the new owners paid me. I looked at that check. I don't miss them anymore. Bye. I don't need y'all. Maybe we're gonna see more of my videos on TV. Um, I just gotta keep grinding on the TV stuff. I mean, that eventually happened. Like I said, I've been this year for me professionally when it comes to this has been absolutely insane. Because I was looking at this stuff yesterday. I always look at it every once in a while. November of last year, my total view count was I had like 20 views last November. And at this point this year, I'm at let's just say this live right here has done more than 20 views on YouTube. So I have done a lot better. I don't want to get into my numbers, but my numbers are like I just say this, my numbers are like kind of crazy and mind blowing. Every milestone I wanted to hit for this year, I've done it, and I got lucky with the NBA on TNT stuff. I need to start making some more things with that and see what goes along with that because I do have that relationship with the NBA and TNT people. I have his email. Okay, my battery's getting low, but I do have that relationship going. I do have a relationship with ESPN because things I was going to be on ESPN. I was going to get that break on Monday Night Football. Then he told me at the last second they decided to change it around, but he told me to keep making videos, and eventually we'll use it again. But yeah, I'm when it happens, it happens. It happens. I'm just happy doing this, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, and I got so many things going on right now that even if I don't, I'm gonna still be good. I even thought about because the traditional success, which is like being on, broadcast TV, it is great, and I did feel some accomplishment for that. But let's be real. This sign, oh, really does not like me. All right, just really, this sign does not like me at all. I'm guessing it may be time for me to get some new background stuff. All that thing really kind of messed up on me there. This keeps falling down. But yeah, I got like one more big goal that I have to meet. But it's going. It's funny. I will say this. It's funny being in this position now where, because if you follow this channel, I made a video a few days ago, last week, about how YouTube is changing things around where they can monetize your a video. You don't get paid for it if you're not in a YouTube partner program. While that's something that doesn't affect me, that does affect a lot of people. And really, a lot of people was hitting me up for that, and I end up answering a lot of people questions because I've noticed a lot of these people need someone that is just a Brett Ahmed who have been where they are and tell them, okay, this is what's really going on. Because there's a lot of these people who make a living off of YouTube and and do those type of videos are in a situation now where they get hundreds of thousands of views. So they don't really know the struggle that these people are coming up with now. So a lot of that stuff that because a lot of the stuff they say, because I watch the videos, I'm like, man, these people believe in this. That ain't it at all. If you do that the way that these people are telling you, you are not ever gonna have success. The stuff that works for them does not work for you, and those people make a lot of videos that give people information that they don't need, and they start to focus on that stuff, and it gets them away from what they really need to be doing. So I'm like, Jesus, I'm like the simplest thing is, and I'm actually helping a couple people. I'm like, you like, there's different ways to do it. You have to make sure you know when your content is coming out. Like, like I'm on here now. I did some of I like the title of this video is about like my Raiders haters reaction to the Oakland. See, I did it again. Raiders hater reaction to the Las Vegas Raiders losing to the Kansas City Chiefs. That video title and everything makes sense now. If I were to make that title and do this video on Thursday, well, let's say Wednesday, it doesn't make that much sense. So you have to understand what you're doing from a video point of view. You have to understand what you're putting out when you're putting out, and timing is everything. Because you have to just have to make sure you have to do a lot of watching. I am on here a lot, paying attention to everything. And you have to do it, man. I am always watching, man. I could be driving and something happen, something may pop up, and I see it. I will pull over the side of the road, make a video. I got low key on. I get a little behind the scenes baseball terminology here. What I do on Sundays if I'm not working, I cannot make videos when I'm at home. I can't. It takes me, and that's why I actually came on live here. I'm glad that it works. It would take me two, an hour and a half to 2 hours to post one video here while I'm at home because of the connection. And this is it's not even my house. It's where we live. If I go, if I have to drive 15 minutes, and when I drive 15 minutes, I can get a reaction of in 30 seconds. So you just have to put in the grind, put in the work to do that. So that's what I do. I look at the games when it's in the fourth quarter, about 5, 6 minutes left. I go, I leave, drive to the spot where I make my videos at. I just sit down there for almost like a good hour, and between getting all the videos out, make sure everything is good, and then I come back home. You have to be willing to do it. Cause I was thinking about this earlier today. This has nothing to do with anything, anybody. No, I just do it just to help people. I probably, to be honest, I probably will. I'm not charging anything. I probably make some money off of this video stuff I'm saying, but I'm not charging them. I'd be like, I just be like, man. I'm like, if you watch the video, man, you made a comment. I was like, I hit you up and go back and forth with you, telling people some good stuff I done picked up. But I have thought about it though. I have thought about at least trying to put some videos together, probably do some evergreen stuff and just have them all done, and then release them every week or every couple of weeks. Especially since football season is almost over, and I ain't gonna have that much content left. Just to do that. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Like it is rewarding. I always tell people it's worth it. It's always because you have to. If it's something that you really want to do it, man. Because these people, you got to think about it. When we work these regular jobs, we there all the time. We put all our effort into that. We put all our effort into making money for somebody else, helping them make more money, helping them reach their dreams, while we're just here not doing this work from them, and letting our dreams go by the side because we too busy working and worried about jobs. But yeah, I encourage. I got one person now who I am in her messages a lot, telling her to make content, make content. This is what you need to do. If you make this video, I'm telling you, you would be a huge success because you have it. But she is too afraid to do it. I just don't have the time. I'm like, I will help you do everything, which is not even that much to do. If you have a phone, you can do it. And just buy your stand, which you can buy at Walmart now. You do that, find your good space with some light, hit record, make your video. If you want to edit it, you can find some editing stuff on online and or on your computer. You can do it. Just get started. Let me tell you, my first few videos, which I thought were really well, not my first videos, but when I started doing it a little bit, those videos were trash. But I needed to go through that process to get started, and just gotta stay at it, man. We got all these ideas and everything, and and, and we just gotta do it. Like, man, I need to work on this, but I gotta go to work soon, so I can't. Nah, go to work. You need money. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying quit your job, but you have to make sure that you find time to work on your passion, doing something that you want to do. That's why you have so many miserable people around who like, they just go to work, just go to work. Oh yeah, this this phone has been great. This phone has helped me out a lot, and now that I'm actually able to, especially now, I'm actually able to go use the mobile because I've reached certain requirements from YouTube and I'm in a partner program and all this stuff. I can actually, you know, do YouTube live from this phone, which was always like my plan. So me able to do that helps me a lot with the video quality and everything. So that helps everything up. And this phone actually has a good mic, the phone and everything. Cause that's what I asked. I was like, when I went and bought this phone, I was like, I need a phone that can do this, and that. They was like, man, for what you doing, this is good. And I'm not even honestly using the best part of this phone yet, which is outside shooting, which I have some ideas. But COVID kind of ended that idea before I could even get started with it. All right, poster, don't fall again. But yeah, this was, it's actually doing pretty good on my phone because I didn't have that much battery life when I got started. I'm surprised it's 45 minutes into this and it's still going because I was at 1% for a minute, but I had enough to get on here. By this time, I think my video that I did before I got on here may have dropped. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts about the election? Man, people voted. I didn't I thought we were gonna have a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm gonna go out and vote," but then don't really vote. So, so I'm happy for that. The outcome, I am shocked. 'Cause I didn't think Biden was gonna get it. I thought Trump was going to get reelected. Is is weird, and I think you said this too, and it's something I agree with, and I tell people this poster, man. What is going on with this? And tell people, it just hit that these 4 years for Trump, he was meant to be president. Because stuff that he's done has let us know that even this is a long thing you can go into that with, but for this in particular, think about it, man. All these racist people, all these people doing all this stuff, these people always thought about this stuff. Make America great again. When was America great? You mean, I don't know. This poster. Speaking of making America great again and stuff great again, this poster don't want me to be great. But yeah, it's craziness. I mean, everybody, I would say there's a lot of people upset that he wanted to recount. I mean, that's, yeah, and that's part of his problems that he sees something and he just goes out and say it. And instead of like taking a second and thinking, okay, what's the best way for me to say this to these people and to get everybody on my side? He's like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna just say it like this. And sometimes when you say it like that, that upsets people. So he upsets people, but and he, I just on my phone, like his communication skills weren't to me wasn't the best. He could he just couldn't get it together. Oh, it got me thinking about something because this yeah, but this live is going great. We got a good amount of people in here. Everybody coming in, checking out, watching in the comments, coming in, checking on me. I love it, man. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more of this because what I think I may do, and I'm still keep doing stuff for my connection. Let me let me know if y'all think this is a good idea because I can only do this when I'm live. That's the only way I can kind of figure out how this would go. So, and it's something I wanted to do before I saw this. Who that? SAT Scott. Who that? Yeah, man, y'all got the job done today. I know you probably saw my my video earlier, but yeah, my man Ty is tired. Said Raiders fans ain't talking now. Yes, you're right about that. So before I go back to what I was saying, to talk about your point real fast, you're right about that. And I actually brought that up to some Raiders fans before. I was like, why is it when y'all win, y'all be all in the comments talking all the trash? I love it because it helps my video, but I'm just curious. And my response I got for that was basically they were like, look, man, when we win, we here for all the trash talk. But when we lose, we sit back and be like, yeah, we just couldn't get it done. Okay, it's 4%. This will be wrapping up soon. I got a good amount of people in here having a good time. So them Raiders fans, I love them, man. I'm a Raiders hater, but I just love going back and forth with them. It's like so entertaining. Yes, you are correct about that. They get last week. They got on me bad about that. They were like, "What? They got on me bad." Like I said, I love it, man. So I had this. So getting back to this for you, I had this idea. Hey, man, Chubb is back. I mean, oh, you always know Nick Chubb's gonna be successful. Even back from his days at Florida. I'm sorry, even had his days back in Georgia, man. You knew he was gonna be a good guy in the league. I just like that team. He's a good man, man. I wish Mayfield was more consistent. I hate Beckham went down. That team. Do you think Cam should get re-signed? No. Cam. I hate that. So somebody got it. My Super Bowl prediction is that my sign ain't gonna stay up. I'm about to take care of this tomorrow. Come on, come on, Chris. Come on, Anna. You got to do better, man. I got to stay up for these videos. Oh man, sorry, these comments go away kind of fast. Super Bowl prediction. You have to believe the Chiefs are going to make it out of the AFC. I'm not sure about the NFC yet. NFC is still wide open to me. And we was talking about Cam. You got it. If I'm, what's going on with Cam? And my camera went down, so okay, that's a little bit better. Sorry about that, everyone. That's my Cam needs to be benched. I'm off the. I was so happy when Cam went to New England because I used to think if we all gave Brady too much credit, I thought it was all Belichick. But Cam has proved to us that it was kind of Brady. It like what has happened to Cam by the way? How did Cam go from being how he Cam went downhill once he started dressing all crazy. Ever since then, Cam ain't been the same since. I don't know if y'all ever noticed that. He just ain't been the same since. Man, this room is blowing up tonight. Okay, I do this. I do this next week. This thing doing pretty good. Okay, I was worried how this was gonna go. I didn't think I was gonna have anybody up in here for real. But this is going great. Exactly. He said the Steelers aren't that good. Honestly, I have a very easy schedule. Um, the schedule has been good to him. I will admit that, but I think they were a good team. Mike Tomlin is a great coach. Big Ben is being real consistent for him right now. Defense has been doing good for him, so I think they're doing good. So I think they'll be all right. But yeah, so I was thinking about this. So I was thinking about coming on live. Why you're a Raiders hater, bro? Um, this guy said, "Bro, the Jets and the Giants making it to the Super Bowl. That is hilarious. Can the Jets win a game? Today was probably their best chance to win a game when they went against the Chargers. They played tough, but what did Adam Gase dude. He must have blackmailed the Jets organization for him to keep his job. How can somebody be that bad at his job and keep it? I don't get it. Yeah, they definitely going 0-16, and everybody needs to be fired. Woody Johnson needs to sell the team and just get rid of it. What he need to do, any good players that left on the Jets, which I think the trade deadline is already gone, they should trade him Ray for a ham sandwich. Do what the Houston Texans did with DeAndre Hopkins. Trade everybody for a ham sandwich, a bag of Skittles, a nice little a Whopper that's half eaten. You can get that. Just trade everybody. Just do what Houston Texans did because the Jets don't care anymore. But I, but I was like, I want to do I want to do something like I want to come on one night, get my comedy thing on, because I always watch this keep. They need a big, yeah, they need to rebuild the whole thing. What do I think about the Cardinals? Yeah, he had 300, but passing yards can be kind of subjective sometimes. You can put up good numbers and not actually have a good game. So sometimes those numbers can be kind of, what can the Cardinals do to, uh, hold on a second, y'all. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to probably have to end this soon. But I think the Cardinals, they can get everything going again. They have a good chance. The offense coming together. Kyler Murray is doing really good things. Excited to see where he's gonna go. I mean, him and Hopkins is a great combination. Yes, I actually did two videos on the DeAndre Hopkins catch. I did the regular reaction I did for the game. I also did a video about what the Houston Texans fans are thinking watching DeAndre Hopkins make that catch, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, man, I'm appreciate everyone for tuning in, and I'm gonna see if I can say this before I have to get off. I don't know. I think they're gonna do good. I think they're gonna win a couple games in the playoffs. I'm thinking about coming on here one night and not have a subject. I just come on up on here and y'all just give me things to talk about. And I want to just riff from that and make it into a story. Because I saw Tony Baker do it on the Keep Your Distance comedy show. And that's something that I always wanted to do. So I want to give that a try. So expect that maybe Tuesday night, actually. I'm off Tuesday. I'm going to come up on here and do that. There's too many people up in here. I got to see if I can find this charger real fast. All right. So maybe I don't. Okay, it looks like I do have it charged, so my phone won't go dead. I can stay on for a few more minutes. Thank you all for coming in. I'm just talking it up. Like I tell everybody, but this is what this channel is about. For you to come in, we can trash talk, have a good time between everyone. I'm having a good conversation earlier with both two of my cousins. I think she might have dipped out on me, especially since it's got a little busy in here with all the sports talk. But big ups to her for stopping by. Oh, she never mind. She's still here. She's still here. I was like, I was about to dip. I was about to dip out. This phone, hey, my phone was on like 1%. I was doing the last. I was doing the last call. I was like, everybody come to the altar. It's about to be over. Okay, I'm at 3%. Okay, so it is charging. Bill O'Brien, the goat. The goat of being a horrible coach. Yes, I was really happy when Bill O'Brien got fired. He is just such a bad coach. Like it's probably my long, longest running joke. And I think I said it a couple minutes ago. I'm gonna say it again. How I'm actually working on that. I am trying to figure out how to do that. I'm trying to find some videos how to do that. I just can't figure it out. Like I said, I know how to do stuff on here, and then there's a lot of stuff I see like, man, I want to do, but I can't figure out how to do it. Cause I honestly want to do it, and I know they have it on YouTube, but you can do it. Oh, that wasn't good. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely do that. I will. Thank you. Please do that, and thank you. I would definitely look at. I would definitely look at it, and I will set it up and do it because that is something that I want to do. And tonight, the people that have came in and still coming in, I appreciate you a lot. I'm a Raiders fan. I'm still talking. At least we beat the Chiefs. Okay, cool. All right, guys. I will be right back. I will be right back in like. I saw that fall too. I'll be right back in like 30 seconds. I gotta turn this stuff back on. All right, I am back. All right, I am back. Yeah, back up on here. Got that going good. I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, like I said, we, she go inbox me about that. We get the call-ins going. That'd be good. I also thought about doing some things where, like I said, you all just give me random topics and I just do stories from the topics because I saw Tony Baker do it on Keep Your Distance comedy show. I'm like, that's something that's like in my lane. I have to try it out, and I do want to try it out. And tonight showed me that I can do. Brandon, you're like some of y'all talking crazy now. Hey, this is what I deal with. This is what I deal with. You should see some of my comments that don't actually make it on YouTube. This is what I deal with. Like Monday, Tuesday, I'm literally going through like I almost come off as bragging, But I literally go through hundreds and hundreds of comments, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I love y'all, thanks for commenting, but y'all crazy. And I love it, man. I love this audience. I love the people who watch the videos. I love the people who understand what I'm doing in the videos as well. And I always have to explain to people. People are like, man, you're a fan of everybody in the league. I'm like, if you don't understand what I'm doing when I do these videos, that's on you. Like, it's all in good fun. I mean what I say when I say them, because I can just put myself in that mindset of fans of teams, so it's easy for me to do that, and that's why I think my videos have caught on like that. But yeah, my the comments, whew, like I said, I wasn't really planning on coming on here. Dude, I literally have people making jokes about my beard. They be like, "Man, you need to get that." So I had a conversation with them. I'm like, "Dude, if you want me to cut the beard, hit up the Cash App. Cash App me some money. I shave it right on off." Then me and him kind of went back and forth with it. He was like, "Man, nah, man, it ain't like that. It's all love. Love your videos. I just want to know why you hate my team." I was like, "Man, it's all love, man. I don't hate your team. It's just I do it for the videos. And I don't honestly care who loses, except for the Raiders. I like when y'all lose. I'm not gonna lie. I like when the Raiders lose. It's fun times for me. In Atlanta, when Atlanta was early in the season, when they were really losing, oh, I loved it. And them Jets, I have my favorite teams that I like to lose. Those videos just be so fun. Houston, Houston Texans were a great team for me. I love when they lost because I could not stand Bill O'Brien. I was so happy that he lost. Here we go. Chicago Bears fans. I thought I wasn't gonna have to deal with you all this week. Cause y'all was on a bye. Y'all were having a good time sitting at home watching everybody else play good football and you all play mediocre like y'all doing. Now I gotta deal with you all again. Who gonna be your quarterback? Cause we saw Monday Night Football. It wasn't looking too good. And everybody's hurt. Mitch Trubisky, I can't even say his name. Mitch Trubisky, like he's hurt, and Nick Foles hurt, and they had this jobber quarterback come in. He didn't play too good. You know that was a none. He wasn't able to win in that situation anyway. I don't really care what quarterback you are. You're not gonna win in that situation he was put in. But Bears fans, oh man, hey y'all show y'all team some love. Y'all definitely be hitting me up like, man, we're a good team. Our defense is this. Our defense is that. Hey, I don't know what happened the past couple of weeks. Y'all kind of a few games away. But yeah, man, I love y'all, man. These comments, I love how passionate these fans are for their teams. Y'all be y'all be going for your teams, man. It don't matter what happens. Y'all are always out here for y'all team. Y'all be like, man, we gonna win a Super Bowl this year. How you gonna win a Super Bowl? Y'all 0-7. It don't matter. We got to win 9 straight games. We gonna make it in the we gonna make it in the playoffs. We gonna beat everybody by 25 points. How is that possible? It doesn't matter. It's gonna happen. This dude said my Raiders been toe to toe with the chimps. I mean champs. We should have won. See, y'all should have won, but you didn't. And that's the key thing. I should have $1 million. But since I don't have $1 million. And since y'all should have had the W, but you don't have the W, so you don't have it. I don't know what I just said, but I need $1 million and y'all need to beat the Chiefs. Both things need to happen. It may happen one day, but it ain't happening right now. It ain't happening today. He doubled down on the chumps part. That's hilarious. I said chimps. Then I said chumps again. No, I meant chumps. That was hilarious, man. Hope you having a good night. But I was not having that great of a night because the Raiders lost. But y'all hilarious. I told you, man. This these fans love. Like I said, these fans love their team. They be going back at it too. I be like, who else has a really good fan base? I think they're not gonna show up, but the Tennessee Titans have a really good fan base of people too. They really be passionate for the teams. They always be in the comments, tighten up. I still don't really understand what that means, but tighten up. They be up in there. If that Chicago Bears fan is still here, I need to ask him, what does Bears down mean? Because like I get it in my comments all the time when I make Chicago Bears videos, but I don't really understand what it means. Like, I saw the comment. I'm not gonna. That's my response to that comment. But thanks for thanks for watching the video. Man, this video is doing great. Thank you all for tuning in. Cause wow, it's going. This video is actually going up in numbers. Thank you. I was I was just chilling. I was just up, and I was like, man, this video. I was like, I just got a little bit of time to kill, waiting on my dryer to get done with the clothes, and I couldn't get my reaction up on time. I'm like, let me just hop up on here. Never expected this to be going as good as it is. I will definitely be back on here next Sunday night, and we can do this. I don't know what time it is now. We'll definitely be doing this all over again. Just out here, just having a great time. Like I always say, it's actually charging my phone pretty good. This is a place for all the trash talk. Y'all want to come and trash talk and just have a great time, sit back and relax and enjoy. Then talking about the games, cause like I said, we're here talking about football, and I think my cousin Brandon asked me about the NBA earlier, and I think I never answered it. I'm not that excited about this season coming up. At this point, who? What's the competition for the Lakers? Cause the moves they're pulling off right now, how can anybody beat that? Look at these deals. I'm like, they got them too. They just made a big signing today. I'm like, how is this falling all under the salary cap? What is going on right now? I don't get it. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I don't get it, but it's gonna be an interesting year. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go since they're not gonna have a bubble. I'm curious to see how it's gonna play out for them. Got my man. Curious to see what's gonna happen in Charlotte. My okay, my Dallas Cowboys finally won a game. We can end the show on that. We were not in the show on that. But big ups to the Dallas Cowboys for getting a victory. Shout out to my friend that just failed. Yeah. We just gonna rock with that. Just gonna you know rock with that for the rest of the night. Alright. I have to fix this setup. They are making power moves. Yes. Wow, it looks crazy. Now just having the right background. But yeah, they are making power moves. Yes, they are. And, everybody wants to play with LeBron, and they getting people on the cheap. Hopefully, I want to know where my man DeMarcus Cousins ends up. I need to ask because I'm curious to see. Because I talked to his brother a lot. I just saw his brother like 2 days ago. So maybe I get some inside information. So it's craziness. They got Gasol. I was like, that's a great move. Like this ain't even fair at this point. Raiders are in good shape. I'm saying it again. Raiders are in good shape to be a playoff contender. Oh yeah, definitely they're a contender for the playoffs. Yeah, the Chiefs will win the division. And the Las Vegas, don't call me Oakland Raiders, will be a wild card team. No doubt in my mind, they will be there. Will they win that game? Who knows? I like Derek Carr. He's one of the. I like Derek Carr and I like Jacobs from Alabama. But they'll get in. Not exactly sure what all they're going to be able to do on there when they make it to the playoffs, but they will be there. I don't know if they're going to be a contender or not. But shout outs to you all for tuning in. Hmm. Yeah, but Houston is weird. 'Cause everybody wants to be traded. I'm also going to have to figure out how to sit down. um, I've been standing for this whole time. But Houston, everybody wants to be traded. All right, Russell, I want to say Russell Wilson. Russell Westbrook wants to be traded. James Harden wants to be traded to the Nets. Like, come on, man, that ain't gonna happen. Then they miss Pharrell and Turner on the defense. Nelly, okay, okay, that makes it stay a little bit longer. Nelly really hurt us with the one drop ball. Abel missed some coverage down the stretch. He will bounce back. He'll have to bounce back. Because saying that he missed some coverage is showing that you're a real fan. Because low key, the coverage he missed was a lot. Kind of cost y'all the game, in my opinion. But it is what it is. You all will bounce back. Go Raiders, go. Y'all will be okay. But y'all will make the playoffs, no doubt about it. I can't go through all the wild card teams and stuff right now because I don't have any of that stuff in front of me, and I have a pretty good memory, but I don't know what the standards are off the top of my head. Other than I know that there'll be a wild card team because I know Kansas City is going to win that division, but they'll have a good chance in the playoffs to at least win one game. They're going to take the Texans spot in the annual wild card game. But yeah, man, it's been crazy. There's a lot of things going on. Glad everybody is representing the team. Who's the real GOAT? Bill Belichick or Tom Brady? It's Tom Brady because I legit thought Bill Belichick was the man. Then when they got Cam, I was like, I made a video about it. It did pretty good for me. Cam, I thought, man, Cam was gonna come in and have. I thought we were getting MVP Cam, but we got. I don't know what we got in Cam in New England. Cause I was like, it's weird watching New England games. Cause I was like, I never root for New England, but I want Cam to succeed. And after watching Cam succeed and Cam playing, I'm like, this ain't it, fam. Is Jared Stidham that bad? Stidham that bad that y'all like, no, we can't play him either. Yeah, Brady's doing great in Tampa, man. I mean, but if you think about it, Tampa was loaded. Then they added Grunt to that. Tampa was already a loaded offense, so it was good. And so I you can understand why Brady's doing good. That offense is just amazing. And they also have Antonio Brown to go along with that. The issue, and to be honest, even if you look at last year with Jameis, had Jameis not thrown all those interceptions and all those pick six, had he done half of that, and things go the other way, Brady is not in Tampa. Winston is a Pro Bowler, probably getting set up with a huge contract. It's funny how little things like that can just change everything. But Brady is doing the things that Winston wasn't able to do. In the beginning, it was looking kind of rough, but obviously everything's different. This started the season. Brady has shown that he's the GOAT. Belichick is a great coach, but I don't know if it's Belichick or Cam, but it's just not working. All right, guys, let me know at this point. That phone is charging. My phone is charging good. I was literally at 1%, and I was trying to hurry up and end the stream so it just wouldn't cut off. And now I finally was able to move my charger and stuff over here. I'm at 42%, so it's doing pretty good. So I might just stay on until it hits the 100, then I call the stream for the night. Actually, what time is it? Oh, it's actually going to get a little late. Okay. Can I find? Okay, there you go. AFC playoff pictures: one Steelers, two Chiefs, three Bills, four Colts, five Titans, six Browns, seven Raiders and Hunt, Ravens and Dolphins. Raiders have tiebreak over Browns, so they have to play Dolphins and Colts. Oh, so right now the Raiders aren't in the playoffs. I kind of forgot about the Browns. The Browns have done great this year. I talk trash about them. They've actually had a great season. Yeah, if they hold up and they look like they will, they'll have a playoff spot. I think the Raiders will get in. 'Cause I don't like what Tennessee is doing right now. That's actually going to be a tough. Then Indianapolis keep hanging in there as well. That's actually going to be a really good division. That's going to come down to some good games. I'm actually excited to see what happens with that. Thanks for putting that up there because I didn't know top of my head. I thought those standards were completely different. I forgot about the Browns. That's what I tend to do, forget about the Browns. Oh man, what y'all got going on, man? Y'all good? Y'all having a good time? I'm here for the people, man. Um, Thank you all again for coming into the chat. We're having a great time, and thanks for those thumbs up. Thanks for everybody who's coming in. We just having a ball. My background and the behind me decided to they ain't like me very much and decided just to go away. Why did that come back up? Oh, Browns gotta play through Nick Chubb. Yeah, they definitely do. They, for them, and they have a loaded running back system in Cleveland. Run, the running game has to be their bread and butter, and when they do that, you don't have Baker Mayfield having to make all the plays, and that's going to make them much better. They're trying hard to make Baker the guy. Yes, they are, and he's just haven't played good. They are a good. Like I heard Deion Sanders say this earlier on Barstool Sports, and I hate the fact that he's on Barstool Sports because the owner of Barstool Sports is a racist. Not gonna get too deep in it, but Deion, I support him at Jackson State. Jackson State, but I'm not with him being at Barstool. But he was on there today. I was able to catch some of it, and he brought up a good point about teams, a good team with bad to mediocre quarterback play. And Cleveland's one of them. Cleveland is a good team. Baker ain't that much, and they would be so much better if they could have even consistent quarterback play at this point. Okay, I'm sorry about the. I have to do this to get the comments back. They go off like really fast. Okay, how did I get okay? I think Raiders will lose to Colts and maybe Chargers finish around 10-6, maybe 11-5. I'm hoping we get the sixth seed and face the Chiefs again. Yeah, if the playoffs happen and if you all play the Chiefs again, and if it would be in the playoffs, that would be a big victory for you all, just in general. Cause that would mean y'all would have been a wild card, won a game there, and then went to Kansas City and play them. Uh, I think that's a really good chance that happens. I think they're a good enough team to make the playoffs. It all depends on Tennessee. Tennessee actually could win the division. That division is so weird right now, and that what happens in that division. The Tennessee is kind of going down some. Cause Tannehill hasn't played good either. Tannehill's another guy who is playing mediocre to bad, but is on a good team. If he could just play okay, they would be in the playoff hunt and really doing good. But he's had really mediocre play this season. So if they can get that up, so they can figure things out, Raiders have a great chance of making it, man. I give them a great shot at it. This is a long stream. Thank you all, man. Have I been here for a while? Yes. Am I gonna complain? No. I love it, man. This is, and I'm telling y'all, I may not show it on my face, but I appreciate every single one of y'all being on here. Yeah, I hate that he went down with ACL. I hate it. Yeah, man. Burrow went down. He had a good year, man, for a rookie quarterback, and having to come in like they came in this year. He had a great year. He did great, and I think he'll come back next year, pick up where he left off. Hopefully, this team can get better from during the rest of the season, make some good off-season moves, and they can get back in the playoff hunt. Because right now, Marvin Lewis is like, y'all really. But they also have to get rid of Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor is not the right fit for that team. They're gonna need another head coach to come in and take that team to the next step. Because I don't think Zach Taylor is the guy that will do that for the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay. Chiefs have toughest schedule down the stretch. Raiders have it easy in the AFC. Feel bad for Burrow. Yeah, they really need an O line in Cincy. They need a lot of things in Cincinnati. They need just a lot of things. But yeah, he will be a stud. He was great. He showed a lot in the games he played, so hopefully he'll and definitely come back stronger next year. Oh man, yeah man, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It all means a lot. If you, for y'all, cause I know I'm here on Sundays where I mostly put a bulk of my videos come out on Sundays, and they all come out like bang, 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 bang. Who's the best team in the NFC in my opinion? So I will give y'all a little bit of insight because I know everybody always asks who's my favorite player and teams and all this stuff. Russell Wilson is my favorite quarterback. I think he's one of the best in the league. And I want him to win the MVP so bad, but it's not going to happen though. For some reason, I still believe they're going to get things together in Seattle. They're going to go a little bit of a rough stretch, but they're going to go back to how they played at the beginning of the season. And Russell's going to have to just play out his mind crazy. And I think they're going to come out of the NFC. Because right now it's tricky. Because while the Saints won today, they're doing good. At the end of the day, when they go against a really good team, they got to deal with not having Drew Brees as their quarterback, and that's gonna bring them down. So it's just real. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. Until either James Winston or Hill really shows us that they can lead this team like that, you have to put them a notch below right now. Then think of any other team, NFC East. Cognitus, no, ain't none of y'all worth nothing. Um, Green Bay, but then Green Bay lost today, so it's kind of like I don't think y'all are that as good as we thought you all were. Um, hmm. Yeah, I would go with. I still think it's Seattle, but right now that that division that division is actually pretty tough for them and everything. Like I said, I'm going with Seattle, but that could change, man. Somebody has to step up and show that they're the best team in the NFC. Because right now that's just tough. But like I said, I'm gonna go with Seattle. The NFL would love to get a Seattle versus Kansas City Super Bowl. For them to have Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl together, they would love it. If Chris Carson was healthy, it would really help Wilson. At this point, anything would help Russell Wilson out in Seattle. They they just a better offensive line, a better defense, a better everything at this point. It would really help Russell out, man. They got to do better, man. Shout out to Terrence Howard. But like I was saying before I started answering that question, man, you having a good time tonight. Y'all, y'all don't have to wait until Sundays to come on in and talk to your boy. I make videos all throughout the week. I'm always here, always ready to, chop it up with everyone. I have to look at it. I've made at least one video a day for like almost 60 days now. It's a lot. Who do you think should be MVP? Who do I want to be MVP? It's Russell Wilson. Is that going to happen? No. Who's going to be the MVP? Patrick Mahomes. And while we're talking about MVPs, what's going on with Lamar Jackson? Sorry, Mr. Jackson, I am for real. You know you're not playing very good now. What happened, Mr. Jackson? just need to know why you playing like doo-doo. Trying to hardball, you may need to go to. That was very random. I don't know why I did that. Man, you see what I did there, though? I'm telling you, I've been trying to convince my friend Freespur, who 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 I just love his videos, was a friend of mine through YouTube, to do a track with me. But he be too busy. He be busy, and I'm supposed to have him on here. We're supposed to do it live about the music business, which I'm still gonna do that with him because I just think he has so much thing to give. Because I because I wanted because I want to do a video. I want to do a video with him about someone who actually has had a hit song on the Billboard Top 100 charts. So and talk about the music business and break it down with him, and talk about like the horrible like dating contracts that he gives out to people, the 360 deals and everything. I'm I'm gonna hit him up. We're gonna do something, and maybe I need to get him to help me on my sports wrap up of the year. Shout outs to Daystorm. So that's happening. But yeah, man. Oh man, 64%. That's crazy, man. I've been on here such a long time. That phone was at 1%. Thank you all for like tuning in. Y'all helping me immensely with my watch time because I want to make sure I get all that good. Oh, cool. Jesse McMurtry. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for tuning in. It's been great chatting with you. Hopefully we do it. Obviously, like I said, I know I'm gonna be back next week with this. I wasn't expecting this to go like this. I will be back next Sunday. I may be on Tuesday. You never know. But I will definitely be back on here next Monday because I'm sorry, next Sunday. This has been fun, and it's a good way for everyone to really have contact with me. I know a lot of y'all watch the videos that I do, but they're like minute and a half at the most, and I be coming in. And a lot of times with those videos, my main objective is to, cause I'm doing a lot of thinking when I do those videos. My main objective is to have a legit point that I'm trying to make and be funny in the video at the same time. Make sure the video doesn't go too long. Make sure that I have everything covered, that you watch it, that you can get something, you can take something from that video. So I'm trying to do all of that stuff at a time, and and, I'm doing a bunch of them at once. It's like with this, I can be a little bit more laid back. We just relax, talk about whatever everybody wants to talk about. So this is cool. I love it, and I just get to stand up here and talk, and it's fun. And just get to trash talk and go back in the comments. I just love it. I definitely wasn't expecting to be on here for this long. Thanks everybody who's tuning in, who's still tuning in. Y'all still on here, and I'ma just rock with you all because, like I said, this has been great. Like I said, how lit Kansas City Chiefs music music mail. Shout outs to you, you Chiefs fan. Y'all had a good game. Mahomes is a bad man. Got the job done, and I'm pretty excited. Mahomes Mahomes, man, he's a video game at this point, man. Mahomes puts up the numbers that you put up in a video game. He's doing it in real life. Granted, the system that Bellamy, hopefully that's the offensive coordinator name, I said it correctly, and Andy Reid put together fits perfect for him. And everybody likes to say that it's the system, not the quarterback. But let's just say this: Alex Smith was in that same system. He wasn't doing that. Granted, that team is loaded. I wonder what, but it does make you wonder what would Patrick Mahomes do if he was a New York Jet? Nah, we're not even gonna put that out there. Mahomes didn't do anything to disrespect me or anybody else. We're not gonna think about it. We're not going to think about if he was a Jet. He doesn't deserve that. Sam Donald doesn't deserve that. When I was at work, when I was at work, man, it was crazy. I'm glad I was off today. Like yesterday was rough, man. Everything that store it was busy. I didn't want to be there. I was tired. UFC was on. I'm trying to watch that. I'm trying to watch the Valentina Shevchenko fight. And yes, somehow I know how to say Shevchenko. I know. So that fight was going on. Watching that, people kept coming in. I had a gas delivery show up at 11 o'clock. Like, come on, man. Unless you can get this stuff done in like 30 minutes, I don't want to see you right now. Then I had to stay there extra and everything. It had me tired and always sets me behind stuff I have to do when I get home. But you know, it is what it is. I don't. It's funny. Like people don't know, man. I be at work. I be making these videos. I be editing. I don't be caring. Something pop up. Pull out the phone. Make sure ain't nobody coming. Put the phone up. Man, do whatever I'm gonna say. Then when a customer come in the video, try to edit something real fast and put it on out there. Whenever you have a chance to do something, you have to do it. It's at 73%. It's really about to be at 100. That'd be great. Oh, I didn't do that. It'll be alright. Shoto, Todoroki, FKC. Okay, I got you. Thanks for coming. You know, somebody might ask, like, will I ban somebody on here? No, not really, because the bad comments you don't actually see them on here. But it was a good game. Yeah, it definitely was. Both teams definitely, like I always say, I'm the Raiders hater, but it was a good game. Both teams came into play, and they put on a great show. Just the Raiders scored a little too early. They couldn't hold it down on defense, and that cost them the game. Oh yeah, we'll say this, man. We got to talk about the Carolina Panthers. We got to give a big shout out to PJ Walker. And you're probably like, why are you giving a shout out to PJ Walker? PJ Walker was a great XFL quarterback. The Raiders sucked. Derek Carr threw an interception that was pure gold. inherit car. That's hilarious. Like if somebody like would have asked me the reason why I bought a Philip Walker, if somebody wanted to ask me what is the best video I believe I put up, I would tell you to go back like a year, like when was it, like almost a year ago or so, when the XFL came and they were actually doing games. For well, early in the year actually, when the XFL was here, and they were doing games. Watching my old videos of recaps of the XFL games. To me, those are the best videos I've ever made because it was a combination of everything. It was a combination of me doing stuff top of my head, but actually having to play, actually writing it down, and actually going over it. So I did a few takes. I think it's probably the most professional and best thing that I've done. So, if anybody wanted to know what I thought was the best videos I've ever made, it was definitely those. I actually did a lot of editing in those videos as well. I don't edit as much in my videos as I used to because I'm just trying to get them out as fast as possible. And I notice a lot of my videos, especially like these videos I do on Sundays, it don't really need much editing. It doesn't even need a good thumbnail, to be honest. Which is like doing a good thumbnail is like my Achilles heel. I cannot get good thumbnails. I download stuff, try to use it. Sometimes it's good stuff, sometimes it's bad. But I be trying to make it work. A man said both teams did really good. Yeah, both teams played good. Yeah, that's what you want, man. You want to watch a good game on Sunday Night Football, and that's what you got. I wanted the Raiders to lose. I thought they were going to win, but they lost. The Raiders did what they do best, which is to lose. It was a good game. Chiefs were coming from a bye week, and they held in, but the Raiders had a good loss. I guess it was a good loss. But yeah, man, Andy Reid, when it comes to bye weeks, he's really good, man. Andy Reid is a good coach. I know the NFL plays this a lot, but maybe some people on here who may have not watched it before. Look up Andy Reid. I don't know how you would look it up, but basically it's Andy Reid as a kid in like the punt, pass, and kick competition for the like the NFL Junior League, whatever. This dude was like a little kid. And he was like 6 foot tall and looks like this big Jack, not Jack, big old guy. Looked like he looked like he was probably 12, looked like he was 25. He was with the 8, 9 year olds and just beating them and everything. It's one of the most hilarious videos you ever watch. Yeah, they all did great. Is that 79%? What time is it now? 12:30. Okay. Yeah, man. It's been a great night. Man, I want to know y'all ready for the Thursday games. I'm curious to see what Detroit Lions team come to play because I don't think Matt Patricia's going to have them ready to play. But at the same time, Matt Patricia saying that he needs to be fired. But it's like it's Thursday, it's Thanksgiving. I just don't know. Man, this year Thanksgiving gonna be a little crazy. What are y'all doing for? What everybody doing for Thanksgiving? Are y'all gonna be going out to family? I know I'm not this year. We all gonna be at home. I'm gonna be at home until like 2:30, 2:40. I'm gonna be headed out to work 'cause I have to work. Thanksgiving, it is what it is. I'm gonna be out with the people, and hopefully it'll go by fast. Because usually Thursday night is a rough night for me. Only good thing about Thanksgiving this week is coming up with me doing these videos. I have NFL games to watch, NFL games to do videos on because when you have done videos for almost 60 days in a row, you kind of run out of content sometimes. Oh, because now I'm just talking. I haven't had a question in a minute, so I'm just, just talking about stuff as my phone charged, and we all just kicking, having a good time. What y'all think about that Subway girl, man? How you gonna be making a sandwich and then fall asleep? I don't get it. That girl was like, somebody was like, man, let me get some pepper. Got the pepper. Ma'am, are you gonna finish making my sandwich? I wanted a sandwich. I wanted salt and pepper. I didn't want slobber on my sandwich. Come on, lady, you got to do better, man. But man, I know one thing with that girl. I'm gonna just say it. She ain't gonna pass no drug test. Yeah. At this point, I know. At this point, I'm believing she's on all the drugs. Yeah, it's been fun. Anything else go on tonight, man? I know, like just Justin Rock is in the building. I am myself back. Why? Can you explain more? What's going on, man? Thank y'all, man. This has been a successful live. I wasn't even expecting it. This has been probably my second most successful live. My first was I'm a Steelers fan. I really wanted Mahomes to lose that. Yeah, man. I thought they were gonna lose. Mahomes brought them back, man. They did their thing. My sister is also a Steelers fan as well, so she's happy right now. Big Ben is doing his thing. Big Ben needs to. I say this. Big Ben needs to be in the MVP conversation. Because MVP is for like most valuable player, and Ben's value is ridiculous on that team because they didn't have him last year, and they didn't have a good quarterback behind them, and that team went downhill. Now Ben is back and doing his thing. This team is still undefeated. Big Ben deserves to be in that conversation. He doesn't seem like he's played great or put up great numbers, but the value that he has on that team is really valuable. And MVP is most valuable player. I don't want that MVP on Ben. MVP's never win Super Bowls. Yeah, it's been a minute. It just it yeah it has been a minute for that to happen. I give you that. I think he'll do good, but it would be nice for his career that he would have a Super Bowl. Oh, not a Super Bowl, but a MVP as well. they're doing good. Curious to see what's going to happen with them in that second half of the schedule. It does get a little bit tough for them. But at the end of the day, all thing you can do is win the games that were in front of you. You can't help if they were easier games or hard games. You can only win what's put in front of you. And that's what they're doing right now. And guys, I'm going to be on for a couple other minutes and then I will be heading on out. I'm also upset my boy Clay out. Warriors fans. Haha. Yeah, man, that's a sad injury, man. Clay Thompson went down. He's lost another season. That was a tough one, man. I was really looking forward for Steph and Clay to come back this year and show everybody that they still one of the best duo in the league. That really, Clay injury really helps the Lakers though, cause I was like, man, Golden State gonna come after them this year. I still thought they might be able to get another good player as well. They just weren't able to do it. So yeah, man, I feel your pain on that one. Who do you think coming out of the NFC? I like Seattle and the Cardinals. Both are good teams. Like I said earlier, I'm a big Seattle fan. I think Seattle's gonna get it done. They're going through a tough stretch right now. I believe that when it comes to Seattle, they will get things going again because it's just rough right now for them. They're gonna get that offensive line together. I think Carson's gonna come back, and they're gonna get that offense going. The defense has to play better because they can't play any worse at this point. I think they'll be okay when it comes to the postseason. So my pick is the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, man. Thank you all for showing me so much love. Thank you all for showing me so much love and keeping this chat real consistent tonight. And it's just jumped up again. I was about to do my, well, it's been a great night. But all of a sudden, it popped up. Everybody coming back up in here. It's even higher. Thank you all for that. Thought I was going to be leaving, but I can't leave with this many people in here. It's still going up. What's going on, everyone? We here to talk NFL, whatever y'all want to talk about. Yeah, I don't know why Metcalf was a bad boy back in college. He was at Ole Miss. Yeah, he was at Ole Miss. He did his thing, man. He was, yeah, man. This many people. I'm gonna keep it going. I will be right back. Y'all don't go anywhere. Got to take another one of these kind of breaks and get my stuff together. Cause I'll be right back. All right. I am back again. Thank you all for, like I said, tuning in. We gonna keep this thing going. ain't gonna lie, I was about to call it a night, but I was like, everybody kept coming up in here. I guess everybody just wants to sit back and chat, just have a good time. And that's what I'm all about with this channel. I, so I understand it because I know a lot of times if you go to a lot of these people, pages ready for Thanksgiving. I guess so, man. I'm gonna just I'm actually gonna be working for a lot of it, but we'll have some things together before I go to work. And I go to work, watch some NFL games. Hopefully it'll be slow. I'll watch some NFL games, make a couple videos, come back home. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Not. I would have to look in how to do it, but as long as it's not like copyrighted, I think you can. It depends on, but for the most part, if it's uh if it's a copyrighted song, they pull it and they will pull it, or if you can get permission from the artist, whatever, you may be able to get away with it. But for the most part, you can't. Cause they'll pull that joker in a second. But yeah, you can have it, but they are tricky when it comes to. Okay, so we bought him up, and I get compared to this guy all the time. I don't get it. Get that he's out there and more ways than one. He does crazy numbers, and he's just playing crazy. I don't feel like my content and his content are the same at all. Because if you notice, Mr. Oh, okay. Darren Allen, man, what's going on, man? How you doing? You 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 one of my biggest fans. I don't have fans. You one of my biggest supporters. You be you be watching my videos, man, and I appreciate you, man. I really do. I know I don't say it enough. You be up in them comments, man. You be one of my first, like when I'm like first drop a video, and I go back and look at it, it'll be 2 views and one comment. And most of the time, that comment is you. So I appreciate you. Nah, your content just. Let me see, can I find that comment? Nah, your content. Just talking to you live. You remind me of Team Team Keep It Clean or whatever his name is. Ravens fan, but he's cool. Thank you, man. That's what I do, man. I try to, keep it clean. Well, I don't try. I pretty much do keep it clean, and I try to have a clean content, something that like everybody can watch. I try to do it so that everybody can watch it. Like when I do a live or even in my comments, if you go a little reckless, I might ask you not to comment like that, but I'm not gonna say too much. I guess somebody just liked the video, didn't unliked it really fast. That's cool. But yeah, man, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, they liked it again. I'll be going to that. No, now they disliked it. Okay. Well, thanks whoever was doing that. Hope, hope you having a good time with that. Oh, they liked it again. Oh, I know in your videos you like every team. just like how I did that, and I did it this year, and how I grew for that. That wasn't planned. My plan was not to make videos like that. I mean, it was to make videos like that. It wasn't to make it for every team. Because let me tell y'all something. How I do this and make all those videos like that is time consuming and it takes a lot. My goal was to maybe pick a couple teams and maybe do something like that. But I ended up doing all the teams, and like 2, 3 months later, I'm still doing them. First time I see you on a video, I thought you were a real Ravens fan. I do like the Ravens though. Then I find you again the next week you're a Pats fan. I'm like, what the? Then I caught on. I'm like, this dude, let me guess. It happens. People, because my video starts, YouTube actually likes my stuff, so they recommend my videos. So you watch a couple of videos and get another one get recommended. It just be hilarious. But thank you for watching the videos. And then because what happens, we all like and comment and all that stuff. That's why we ask for it a lot. It keeps in a like rotation. YouTube sees that people doing that, so they keep it going, so that we potentially recommend it to more people. And that's how you. Another good way to get your channel to grow and get more views is by likes and comments. Likes and comments are huge. Like I don't know, I know people tell you to do it a lot, but I don't think people really understand how big of a factor that is on YouTube. That it does help with the algorithm for YouTube to help push your videos. But yeah, man. But you say you get it. Like I always tell people, man, they leave comments. I get them all the time. I get them every single day. Comment about how you're not a real fan. You shouldn't do videos anymore. Why you do videos like this? Which team you really go for? I get the comments every day, and it's like, and I always tell them, this is a place for you to come to chit chat, talk trash, let's have a good time and talk about the games. That's how I look at it. And hopefully, if you watch my video, you actually get what I'm doing. But when I talk and I make a video, actually mean what I'm saying about the team, and we just have good times about that. And hopefully, when you watch a video, I say something that makes you laugh and you agree with it, or I make something that makes you angry and make you want to come in and come at me, and then we just go at it in the comments. Because for the most part, if you leave a comment, I don't do it as much as I used to in the beginning because it has been tougher, but I try to go back. Sometimes it may be 2, 3, 4 days later, but I always try to go back for the most part and leave a comment on every single comment. Like, it may be, I may like it, or maybe just a simple LOL. Sometimes I may try to explain it out to you, but for the most part, I just try to, you know, have that connection and just bond with everyone. But yeah, man, for the people who get what I'm doing, just having fun with it, I appreciate you all very much. And it was funny, I didn't even know this. His name is Scooter McGruger. McGruger, I want to say that's his name. I didn't even know that what I'm doing now, like when I do those videos like that, is what he used to do in the beginning. Here, I'm thinking I had a good idea, but only to know that this guy who's way more successful than me did it first. Because I didn't even know it. And I didn't even know this. The only reason why I found this out because, like I said, my comments sometimes be kind of crazy. I didn't realize that on one of the videos, it was people going back and forth with each other about me in one of the videos. They were like, this guy this guy that. They were like, chill. What he's doing is entertaining. He's doing the same thing that Scooter did. They got Scooter to where he is now. That's all it is entertainment. Just chill, relax, and laugh, and have fun. it so serious. I was like, man, thanks for having my back. You said that better than I could have. What time is it now, Okay, I think I missed some comments. I'm sorry. Let me go through some of these real fast. Can't wait to do a Steelers one. I will. Hey, they lose. I will be making a Steelers video. It will happen. Uh, LV loses, the only team and fans who celebrate a loss. That's hilarious. Steelers are worst 9-0 team in the history of the NFL. I won't call them that. They can only play who they played so far. Shall see what happens in the next couple of weeks with them. But I like the Steelers, man. Mike Tomlin is a really good coach. I was told the views make the money. The ads make the money. The ads make the money. Be the views do have the ads, but but getting the money from the ads and the views are inconsistent. You can have a video do one. Let's just say this: it's the ads are inconsistent when it comes to the money part of it. It's very inconsistent, but yeah, that does play a lot into it. But you you need the likes and everything to keep it in a rotation for you two to recommend it. Then hopefully somebody will click on it and watch your ad, and then that'll help towards you getting paid. I don't know if that answered that question or not. But views are important. They're all important. They all have their own thing that they do to help you. Like because like it's tough on YouTube, man. Especially when you first get started, because YouTube do not be helping you out in the beginning. You can People cannot find you in the beginning. Your stuff will get buried, and it will take you some time for YouTube to find you and kind of help push your channel. So it will happen eventually, but you have to stay on it. We 10-0. Thank you very much, Dave. Love y'all going back and forth in the comments. It was a great game. Yes, it was. CG Bully. I'm sorry about messing your name up. Grim Phoenix. Now the Las Vegas Raiders will overlook the rest of the season when they would probably miss the playoffs. Raiders suck. Uh, they still got a chance to make the playoffs. Could you make a Bears one next week when they lose to the Packers? Haha, my best bud's a Bear fan. I'd love to send him the video. Yes, I love making Bears videos when they lose. So if they lose to the Packers, I would definitely be having a video of them losing. I will definitely be making fun of them because Bears fans be coming at me and coming strong and heavy. So it's all love for me. Aikman saying Rodgers MVP over Mahomes. What a more run, and I'm glad Dallas sucks. Had they won today, Rodgers would have had a claim at the MVP. He's having a great season, but they needed to get that victory today. They did not get it done. That's gonna hurt him in the MVP race. Then when you look at what Mahomes did tonight, brought his team back and they won the game. So Mahomes probably sealed up the MVP tonight, unless for some reason the Kansas City Chiefs just collapse. Other than that, he got himself an MVP. I bring Tony Romo out of retirement before I put Foles lose on my team. Sorry, Chicago. I wouldn't do that. Tony Romo needs to stay in the booth. But I get what you're saying about Nick Foles. Hopefully he's doing okay. Cause that was a rough injury that he had when it came to on Monday Night Football. So hopefully he's doing good. We shall see what happens with that. I don't know about the Jay Cutler one. Jay Cutler was a turnover machine. I think it's probably a wash between Cutler and Foles at this point. But yeah, his time in Chicago was pretty. He was pretty. He had his nice little run in Chicago though. Okay, come on, Mike Glennon. I like Mike Glennon at Virginia Tech back in the day. NFL, Mike Glennon, not so much. The fact that I remember that Mike Glennon was a quarterback at Virginia Tech should tell you something. I should get extra credit just for that. I have a guy who was a fair weather bandwagon Cowboys fan that I used to know him for about 2 years. Yeah, he is annoying, arrogant, cocky, arrogant, and savage when he was bragging about his team. Well, you should talk to him now, cause he ain't bragging about that team, even with this victory today. That guy's from California. That's funny. About to call Johnny Manziel up, see if he want to play for a team known as the Bears. At this point, if all the guys get hurt, Manziel wouldn't be as bad. You might want to call up Tim Tebow as well. Like, man, Tim, come on, man, come on over and play with us. That's funny. But I mean, the California part doesn't surprise me because Dallas is a big team, man. They have their America's team. They have people everywhere. Okay, I told my buddy I trade Dupree and Mason Rudolph for Khalil Mack. That's funny. Y'all some funny people, man. Man, I'm tired. Tired, actually. But yeah, everyone. Hodges is one of the worst quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. He is horrible. He, he is so bad. But that brings me back to what I was saying, how you have to put Big Ben in the MVP um, conversation. He's doing his thing with Pittsburgh right now. And if Hodges was the quarterback or Mason Randolph was the quarterback, they would not be where they at right now. They would be probably struggling. Shout out to Joe Namath. So, so we need to show Big Ben some more love. Man, yeah. Hey, he won his first NFL start on the Steelers. This goes Bradshaw, Ben, and Duck. Now he's no longer my friend anymore due to some personal issues secretly, especially his attitude and his own personality. I'm done with him. I am a Cowboys hater. Cowboys hater. Well, I'm sorry that happened with you two, and you all are not friends anymore. I'm sorry about that. You being a Cowboys hater is funny to me, cause yeah, Cowboys fans can be kind of crazy. You're right about that. All right, guys, it is 1-0. Yo, how about them Jets? They're horrible. Worst team in football. Woody Johnson needs to sell the team. Adam Gase needs to be fired. It's all good, though I'm still going to be blessed from all of the Israel. You have a great attitude. Just keep it up, and everything's going to be okay. The Jets are terrible. Really bad. Really, really bad, actually. And I am happy. Well, I'm not happy, but Adam Gase needs to be fired. They got to just do everything all over again. I wish we could send Patricia to. He ain't got to do all that. Just fire him. I don't get how he still has a job. He got some pictures of somebody in the Ford family be able to still be the coach of the Jet, for him to still be the coach of the Detroit Lions. But all right, everyone, it is. All right, everyone, it is 1-0 Seattle fan, right? I'm not saying who I'm a fan of. I'm just saying I like Seattle team, and I'm a huge Russell Wilson fan. I like him. I don't like Future. But always gotta give a big shout out to Russell Wilson and his team because during the playoffs, it actually ended up being again beginning of the year, and the playoffs were going on. I did a video about Seattle, and it actually got me on some internet stuff there, so I was happy about that. So you got Seattle Supersonics fan? No. Now fired Adam Gase. He's the worst head coach in New York Jets history. Plus, accused Gase of using drugs. I don't know if he does drugs. I just know he's funny looking. I'm up to 14 likes now. Thank you whoever just liked the video. We're up to 14 likes now, so that's great. Yeah, man. Who knows, man? I think the Supersonics really eventually come back to Seattle, man. I hate that the whole thing happened because they deserve to keep that team. The fans deserve to have that team there, but things happen in sports. 15 likes now. But all right, everyone. I ain't gonna hold you. It's been almost 2.5 hours. I've been up here doing a video, and they're a good team, man. When they had Gary Payton and Sean Kemp, Deadlift Shrimp, Hershey Hawkins, Sam Perkins, when they made that run in the '90s and went against the Bulls, Seattle was a good team, man. T100, I'm sorry, T1000. I like your show. Oh well, thanks, man. I just decided to hop up on here because I was trying to make a video about the Raiders losing, and the the video was taking forever for me to upload it. No, I know who he is, and I've seen his content. And I was like, no, I've actually made videos about him before. Actually made, well, I didn't make videos about him. I talked about him in videos before. Well, I made when I made a few videos about the Philadelphia Eagles. I've made fun of him. And he has a huge following. It's not my cup of tea, but I could see people would want to compare the two because I've had have reason why I know about him. I've looked him up because I had somebody tell me, "Oh, you do okay videos, but you know EDP." Like, I'm not trying to be whoever this person is. I'm just trying to do me. I will now go look up this person. Then when I looked him up and I saw who he was and what he did, I was like, no. He is like if you were to tell me, that's funny. Um, like if you were to tell me if I would do my videos the way he does his, and that would bring me a lot of money and success, but I had to do it like him, I wouldn't do it. I like what I'm doing now. Like, and it's even some people on YouTube that do certain type of videos that fit a certain base of people that gets them a lot of views and a lot of money. I couldn't do those videos. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing them, so I don't do them. I just keep doing what I'm doing, just doing the best of luck. But I can't be a sellout. Man, y'all up in here tonight. Y'all like, dude, you saying you're tired and you want to go to sleep? We gonna keep you up. Okay. Do you think the Vikings don't remember coming for the playoffs? The, I had a good night T1000. On thanks for coming by and having a great night. Had the Vikings won today, they still weren't gonna make it close to the playoffs. So no, they have no chance. Alright, let's see now. It actually went down. How is that even possible? How did it go to eighth? Ed Carr is now above average quarterback, average quarterback plus. Did you know that the Raiders have struggled in December before the playoffs since 2017? Now the struggle begins. I mean, this is their best team by far during this stretch that right now. And y'all keep coming up in here, man. I'm not gonna be able to leave. Like I said, y'all keep showing up, showing me love. I'm gonna keep staying, but yeah, man, they be killing it. I think this is like I say, I am the Raiders hater, but like I said, I will keep it real at the same time. This is definitely the best team they've had in the past few years. So I think they could do something. I think it's a tough schedule. Nah, man, I'm good. I am good. But the Raiders, man, it's gonna be tough. They gonna, I still think they're gonna make the playoffs because I don't know what's going on in Tennessee. I just don't like what's going on with them right now, and I think they're gonna, unless they can change some things right now with Tannehill, they're not gonna make the playoffs, and that's gonna mean that the Raiders will make the playoffs. Like I said, I may be the Raiders hater, but I will keep it real. I buddy done text me. Just know he was just now he was dreaming about Nick Foles and woke up. Foles not that good. He weak and that's weird to be dreaming about Nick Foles. I ain't gonna hold you. That's really funny though. It's funny that you even caught that. That's like me saying, "Oh yeah, I'm dreaming about Big Ben." In December, the Raiders will face the Colts and the Dolphins. Those are the tough games they will face. Hey man, I think two of them are down today, so let's see what happens with Miami. They still have Fitzpatrick. You know, this is the time of year that Fitzpatrick numbers normally go down. Let's see. Miami's a good team. If things get going, they're doing good this year. See what happens with them. The Colts with Philip Rivers still doing good, which is it's crazy. Philip Rivers is still doing good because I thought he would be done. Because I don't know if a lot of you all know that I'm from Alabama, and in the part of Alabama I live in, Philip Rivers is actually a head football coach of a high school football team. That he's going to take over that team once he retires from the NFL. So I always thought, okay, he's going to not have a good season, and then he's going to go. He's big enough for him. And he may have to cut a couple of pounds to be able to make it on the team, though. What about the coach defense? They're the best in the NFL. Hey, they're doing that thing, man. I didn't think the coach would be that good this year. And they're putting it together, man. Philip Rivers was a good choice for them to get. And they're doing their thing. Big ups to them. You gotta take them serious, man. They're definitely a threat. I didn't see it coming at all. I didn't say it, but I ain't saying you wrong, though. That's hilarious. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. He's big enough to be the whole entire line. Mr. Cloudy, what do you think about WWE Survivor Series? It was there. I mean, the stuff they did for The Undertaker was cool. I mean, give him that respect. That was good. Thank you. Yeah, that was funny. But Mr. Cloudy, it was good. Ty is tired. Comes back. Man, he's still alive. Yeah, I've been on for a minute. It was a good pay per view overall. Um, I mean, I liked Sasha and Oscar match. I thought it was good. It was cool seeing the Street Profits versus New Day, the Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn match went about the way that you had to have booked that. Then the coach would show up to destroy the Raiders, mess up the playoff dreams. Hey, that could very well happen. The Colts are a really good team this year. They're probably my biggest surprise so far. He is about as alive as the Jets offense right now. Don't let him be. That's hilarious. Y'all are funny people. Uh, Roman Reigns is killing it. his thing. I'm glad you came in and said something about the WWE and asked me about the WWE. What you should also do is go back, obviously, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. But go back through my videos and you'll find a WWE versus AEW Dream Survivor Series matchup. And I like break down, talk about different, I basically do like a dream card AEW versus WWE, and it's in a Survivor Series style, and I booked it out, and I told you, and I booked it, and I did everything, and I think you would enjoy that. Roman Reigns is doing his heel stuff because they want The Rock to come back for one last run, wanting to be against his cousins. That's how they setting it up. Roman is doing his thing right now. This is by far the best work of his career. His work with the Usos have been great. It was great tonight. Uso helping him get the victory. Roman, when everybody involved is doing a good job. Uso doing a good job. Roman, Heyman is doing his good job. Roman is the man. He happy for him too. All the stuff that he was going through a couple years ago to come back, beat that, come back stronger. If he was a W Roman versus Rock bet that happens, yeah, if things open up, they can get crowds and stuff back in. That's definitely the match they want to do, and it makes sense. Head of the table. If you was in WWE, what wrestler would you face? Mm, for me, I would probably face Bobby Lashley, and I would want to have a MMA type of match. Of like to have closer to what Brock and Cain Velasquez had at Crown Jewel. A hard, stiff match like that. Let's go back and forth. I think that would be fun. And Lashley is like the man. So Lashley would probably be that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lashley. They killing it too. The Hurt Business is killing it right now. I hate that they. I don't think I hate about the Hurt Business that people keep trying to compare them to the Nation of Domination, the Fiend. Not the biggest Bray Wyatt fan. Man, I like New Day, man. I like Up, Down, and all that stuff. They doing their thing. Oh, since we talking about wrestling now, I will give you all another story time. I'm gonna talk about my experience working security for the WWE. So I'm working security. I'm at the ringside. I'm doing my thing, and the match is going on. I'm not watching the matches. I'm watching the crowd. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm doing everything. The match is over. Luke Harper, who is Brody Lee now in AEW, he was leaving the ring after he lost. He was walking around. And he was trying to rib me or whatever. He walking around regular. All of a sudden, he act like he's tripping or whatever. He comes behind me and pushes me. So this man is a big guy, like 6'10", 6'11". He pushes me, and I turn back around, and I had to control myself because I wanted to hit him. I literally thought about hitting him and start a big fight. And I caught myself. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But I decided not to. And then he went to the back, and then after the fit was over, all my other guys came up to me like, man, we saw that dude push in the back. Man, I thought you about to fight him. I was like, yeah, man, that was crazy. Man, I've had some crazy stories, man. Almost got into a fight with Luke Harper. I was at an Auburn football game. I got attacked by the eagle. I got a lot of stories, man. But all right, guys, it's been a fun night. I am really tired at this point. get some stuff done. We've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I will be back without a doubt next Sunday, probably